Good morning. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. It's a beautiful Friday morning, and where else to begin but on the Vanguard newspaper? So, some of the interesting headlines you find here. This one says, "No religious persecution, genocide in Nigeria." Idris Tuga, that's the AU, the president of the AU, African Union. I heard him speak yesterday, and he says no religious persecution, genocide in Nigeria. Idris Toga. I'm pretty sure the CAN chairman, Northern States FCT, and Reverend Ezekiel Dachomo would disagree with him a million times, and many other people. But get the details of this on the Vanguard newspaper. Wike soldiers altercation. Respect the uniform. No offense committed. General Irabo Matawale. PDP crisis, Wabara, Saraki disagree over tomorrow's convention. Lagos, UNICEF, NPC, Algon launch e-birth registration for children. Nigeria's tobacco industry interference worsens, public health at risk. 2025 index reveals. Now, to the Punch newspaper, here you find this headline that says 3 Nigerians arrested for fraud in Kenya. Ibadan convention, PDP delegates arrive amid Saraki's cancellation move. 36 million naira fraud, suspected fake Ondo cocoa farmer to face trial. 36 million naira fraud, suspected fake Ondo cocoa farmer to face trial. Tinubu shifts 15% fuel import duty to first quarter of 2026. National Assembly shifts YX CBT adoption to 2030. So we're not ready for computers yet. All of those headlines you would find on the Punch newspaper. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007. These are the numbers you can call to get through to us on the show this morning. On Facebook, we are live. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH is the handle. For those of us who are yet to follow us on Facebook, you can do so now. Simply get on Facebook and search Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You can then scroll to the live stream and join the conversation. We'll be taking your comments there as well. Or send us a WhatsApp message 0809 030 6416. That is the WhatsApp number. So you can send in your messages on WhatsApp. I'll be taking a few of them before we go to the phone lines. Okay, let's see what you're saying. So it says, top of the morning, since I was born, I have never seen or heard that a civilian called a military officer in uniform a fool. The use of foul language is a misconduct under public service rule. Thank God, ability to go. I had a video that I put up on my TikTok and Facebook where I was trying to relate similar situations that we've had with the governor of Lagos State and then the president of France when he was in New York. All right. So if you haven't watched it, you can just check it out on my Facebook and TikTok handle for those who follow. Mufasa from NTA Road. Good morning.
Yeah, hi Andrew. Good morning.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Well, let me start by commending the River State Police Command. For restoring normalcy in Duke. I want to say that those troublemakers who are making life unbearable for the people should be properly prosecuted and dealt with, because you cannot use your nefarious activities to begin to worry people living around that area. So I want to appreciate the police as I urge them to track down those other ones that perhaps maybe are hibernating somewhere. Let me also use the opportunity to congratulate the Nigerian Super Eagles. I say it's a very fantastic performance that yesterday, Andrew. Even though at the time we almost had heart attack when after the full regular 90 minutes we were able to see any headway. So it's a good one that they've given us victory. And lastly, the discount market, I think, is a very, very commendable one by the government through the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. I know that even in Europe and America, they have markets like that in seasons like this. So it's a good one. They should ensure that all the products that the people will need, will be displayed and sold in the market. So that's a fantastic one. Thank you, and have a fantastic
All right. God's power, you're next from Mudara. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother Andrew. Hi, God's power.
Go on.
Andrew, I want to first congratulate the Super Eagles for giving us another round of hope that hopefully will be in the next World Cup. And also, I want to, in solidarity with the FCT minister, say that there was no breach of the law on the side of the FCT minister. I completely agree with him on his statement yesterday. Andrew, Section 114 of the Nigerian Armed Forces Act talks about civil offenses, and that if a military member who commits a civil offense, such as assault, theft, and disobedience to civil authority, is guilty under this military law, Andrew. I am saying that the military should try this young naval officer in the military court, because his duty was not to go and defend a private house or an illegally acquired property. His duty was to defend the nation's territory. As a Rivers person and Nigerian, I'm saying that the FC Minister Wike is the FC Minister today. Some other person will be in that office tomorrow, and we wouldn't want this thing to happen. Because as Rivers people, we don't want to see it as a calculated attempt or a conspiracy against the FC Minister.
God's power, what happened? So, you say we don't want this thing to happen. What is the thing that happened?
You said what, Andrew?
You said we wouldn't want this thing to happen. So I'm asking, clarify for us, what is the thing that happened that we don't want to happen again?
Disrespect for the office of the FCT Minister, Andrew.
You think the naval officer who was doing his job, following his own orders, was disrespected the FCT Minister?
Yes, Andrew.
Do you also think that the FCT minister disrespected? Hold on, God's power. We are quick when we have someone we are supporting and somebody we like. We are quick to say, do you also think that the FCT minister disrespected that officer in the manner in which he spoke to him?
Andrew.
Yes or no, God's power. It's simple. It's yes or no. Do you also think, regardless whether it's God, is it right the way he spoke to that boy? Question, or that officer rather.
The FC minister was just
God's power, was it? This question, it's simple question. Did the FCT minister also disrespect that young officer? Simple question, yes or no?
Andrew.
And God's power, it's simple question. When I asked you, did God's power? I asked you, did the officer disrespect the FCT minister? You say yes. You did not explain. Now, did the FCT minister also disrespect the officer? You are explaining. He said yes or no question. Yes or no?
For every
yes or no?
Action, there is an opposite.
So how come you did not think that before you responded for the question of the officer? How come you did not think that there was an action that could have also made the officer act the way he acted? There's no superiority or junior officer in this, my brother. That does not count. To respect a person has nothing to do with superior or junior. In fact, if we put it in proper context, the FCT minister, because of the office he occupies, God's power, should even be a person that approaches with more respect. I was just saying a while ago, it's not a question of rights. Let's not make it who is right, who is wrong, or it's not a constitutional thing. People reacted the way they did simply just because of conduct. It's just about conduct. That's all. It's just conduct. How do you conduct yourself and handle this kind of situation? He's the leader, and people expected more from him in how he managed that situation. Hence, the kind of reaction we got. So I think it's only fair that we realize that the officer in person was also insulted. The uniform he wore was also insulted. It's a fact. That's not. It doesn't mean that because you agree with that, you no longer support the FCT minister, or you're no longer he's no longer your leader. No, when something you see, it's what it is. Nobody is arguing. However, we know provisional constitutions, and there are also military provisions too that guide their operations. So let's leave that and not try and whip up too much out of it. Thank you, Chima Irimokuta. Good morning,
Mr. Ifiemi. Good morning. Mr. Ifiemi, as it is written in the Bible that the wife should obey the husband in all circumstances, I believe the authors of the Bible did not know how this nation the country would have been now.
Chima, hold on. Let me also correct you before you quote the Bible out of context. Before this part, the Bible first said husband or wife should submit one to another. Thank you. Go on. Then go on now.
They did not know that the way corruption has taken place now, that a husband can tell the wife to go for prostitution and the wife should obey. Now the issue is that if the military has said that obey the last command and obey before complaint, let me say if there is a presumed mutiny and they were being caught, is it that all the junior soldiers there will be left because maybe the senior soldier might have given them an order?
Chima, let me ask you a question. What do you think of the war between Russia and Ukraine?
The war between Russia and Ukraine is a very simple thing. Ukraine, yes, Russia is telling Ukraine not to belong to an association.
So are you saying that the order given to the soldiers, they should say they are not going because they feel that the one person is wrong?
The soldiers there are fighting for their nation. It is a national security. I'm talking about national interest.
They are following Chima. They are following orders, and the officer is following orders. It is not within his right as a junior officer to tell his boss, "I'm not going."
So the boss can just tell him to shoot indiscriminately, and he will shoot because
in politics, when your leader tells you who to vote for, do you say you will not vote?
Mr. Ifiemi, we are talking about matter at
Chima, it is the same. We are not looking at it's the same elements at play now. I'm asking you.
Now, let me go.
If your leader in politics say, Chima, this is who we are voting for in this our party, will you say you will not vote because you think it's wrong?
Yes.
It's wrong.
Yes, now.
I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day you do it.
Listen to the modification of our minister. Now you listen to what the officer was saying, that he's an officer or a man of integrity. If now the federal government has now opened for investigation, if the place is actually acquired wrongly, is this still a man of integrity?
Yes, he is. He's not the one that bought the place, my brother. He's not the officer that bought the place.
He is inside the business that he has seen the document because he said he had handed over the document to somebody that disputed him immediately. Now, you speak with so much audacity that you are involved. You are not talking as if you don't know what happened there. Now, we're talking about better Nigeria. Yes.
Chima, he doesn't need to know. He is giving an order, was giving documents to back up the position that he came with. And that's what he knows. And that's, if there's any other problem, Chima, hold on, you don't need to scream. If there's any other problem, the right thing to do would be for the bosses involved to talk with each other. It's like I'm sitting down here and you are coming to ask me, how did I get in Nigeria info? How did we buy this land? I don't have that information. I'm given a job to do. I am doing my job. Within the provisions of my job, if you ask me a question, I can respond. Anything beyond that, I will direct you to my superiors. It's as simple as that.
Mr. Ifiemi, before you got this job as a Nigerian info, you have undergone the conduct of journalism. Now, if Nigerian info gives you an order out of the conduct of journalism, are you going to do it?
Nigerian info is not the military.
I think it's come again now.
We don't work with orders.
The military has a conduct. And what is that conduct? Is it not to protect the national interest of the nation?
Chima,
If your boss
Chima.
has told you to go and do something that is contrary to the interest of the nation, you say because it's a military.
Chima, the ones
Yes, sir.
that we have alleged, reported that come for elections and were in Rivers State to collect ballot box and abet and aided the snatching of ballot boxes, who gave them that order?
You just allege.
I'm asking. Oh, this one you are saying too, is it not alleged? Have you seen documents to confirm?
Now you are alleging.
Have you seen Chima? Thank you very much. Let's go to Eche. Lugard is on the line. Good morning, Lugard.
Andrew, greetings from Eche to you.
Go on, please.
My brother, the station is very hot this morning.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to my supporters for not hearing my voice.
Lugard, that's not what you called for. You called to respond to headlines.
Andrew,
please do that.
Andrew,
thank you.
I want to thank the governor for the discount market that we are experiencing now, and also thank Joe Johnson. Wherever he finds himself, that man is ready, capable to work for the interest of Rivers people. Andrew, let's go back to main discussion of the day about the FCT minister and the soldier. You see, it's high time we should respect constituted authority. Yeah, FCT minister is the minister of FCT, but the soldier is also representing the country. The uniform he is wearing should also be respected. You see, you cannot, because you are a leader, then you talk down on someone. For me, it's not done. You remember when the FCT minister was the governor here? That is what he did. He talked down on everybody, including kids, including elders, even we, the youth. And he has taken it to also to Abuja. No, so many ministers have come and gone, but since the inception of FCT minister, our own son, my brother, we have not gotten it so good. The embarrassment that is met on Rivers people on a daily basis because of somebody that is presenting us is not a good one.
All right.
I want to appeal to him to please tread with caution. Tread with caution. This government can come and go. I bet him come 2027, Tinubu will not be there as president of the country. So he should be very
until that time.
Respect himself and also respect the position he is holding.
All right, Lugard.
I'm not happy hearing FCT minister on daily basis.
Thank you, Lugard. The officer never insulted the minister. He only replied that he's not a fool. Please, how is that an insult? Supporters of the minister would not want to see anything wrong in what he does. This is from Abigail. Abigail from Rumusi, you sent that one in. And this one, Blessed Allah, says, Wike and the officer feud in Abuja. The FCT minister should tender an apology. That's all. Nigeria as a whole, because how he behaved is condemnable. Blessed, that's from you. WAEC shifts computer-based test to 2030. It says, before you switch from paper and pencil mode of writing exams to computer-based, a lot of preparation has to be made, especially for exams like WAEC, with millions of candidates and many exam dates. Yeah, Amma, blessed. That one is from you. FCT minister should simply just apologize, Mr. President, to Mr. President and the military over the misconduct. Thank God, ability at Tuegbu. That one came in from you. Chisom from Omagwa says, please, anybody supporting the FCT minister and assuming that all Rivers people are with him to order, I'm not supporting him. For me, he disrespected the officer. And one more, those cultists that the police in Europe should be taken to jail, they should not release them immediately. Skifu Piruf, you sent that one in. Good morning, we'll take a commercial now.